Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Thursday. We've made it through another week of online learning, and I just kind of wanted to go over your agenda with you for today. Now, first thing, this goes for both Ms. Taylor's class and my class. Make sure that you go to your homeroom, okay? Read the morning message, see what time the Zoom meeting is for, and then make sure that you like the post before 9 o'clock because that's when I'm taking my attendance. Then you want to go to your classes. So you want to look first at your reading. And if you guys notice, I've been pinning the agenda at the top every single day so you can see clearly what you need to do. All right, so let's take a look at the agenda for today. All right, so first thing that you need to do is complete the 4th lesson on Reading Plus. And like I've been talking to you guys about, this is graded. So take your time, use your reading strategies, use your rereads, because you wanna make sure that you're finishing off the week with 4 past lessons. Again, the reason it's 4 this week is because it's a 4-day week. If you fail one of those lessons, you can try to do another lesson to make up for the failed lesson. So that way you end the week with the 4 past lessons. All right, next it says read and complete all 3 pages in the Reading Thursday 4-9 packet in your journal on Edmodo. Okay, well, if you look right here, here is Reading Thursday 4-9. So when I open this up, okay, the first reading you're going to read is Wild Music. So it says read the paragraph, then answer the questions. So you're gonna read through this. And one thing that I do wanna point out is number 2, where it says what word, or the word that best reflects the writer's point of view is. Now remember, this is how the writer thinks or feels about the topic of the text. All right, number 3 has to do with context clues. So make sure you're going and looking at the words and phrases around the unknown word to try to figure out the meaning. And then number 4, they're talking about main idea. So remember, main idea is what something is mostly about. All right, the next reading is campaign words. And the first question has to do with figurative language. So remember, metaphor, that is comparing 2 things without using like or as. Personification, that is when you're giving a non-living thing a human-like quality. Simile is comparing 2 things using like or as. And then hyperbole is an exaggeration. Okay, then we see point of view again. Again, if you're looking for a word that's reflecting the writer's point of view, it's a word that is describing how the writer thinks or feels about the topic of the text. Okay, and then number 3, okay, you're gonna just go back, look at that to see which one is most likely not true. And number 4, reread the paragraph. You're going to find and write an example of a simile. So you're gonna find a simile in the text. Again, that's something that is comparing 2 things using like or as. All right, the last reading is telling about tigers. Again, we see another question about the writer's point of view. Number 2 says, from this paragraph, you can conclude that. So after reading the paragraph, what can you decide is true? So what kind of conclusion can you make? Number 3 is about fact and opinion. And then 4 has to do with context clues. So you're gonna wanna go back if you don't know what the word means and look for words and phrases around that word to come up with the meaning. All right, so that's what you're gonna do for that. Then I'm gonna scroll down on my agenda. Okay, you're gonna look up Holes, chapters 21 and 22 on YouTube, and you're going to listen to the chapters. After this, you're going to be having a quiz for chapters 14 through 22. It is graded, it's a 10-question quiz on Holes. And that's gonna be in a separate attachment. So it's not gonna be linked right to the agenda. And I can show you what I'm talking about in just a minute. After that, you are going to search BrainPop for World War II video to watch and then play the game. And I actually have it up. So this would be the World War II video. Okay, so you can watch that. There's a little game after. And if you want a little more information, you could read about even the causes of World War II. We read a book, if you remember, Number the Stars, that had to do with this time period, the Holocaust. So feel free to explore any of these other topics related to World War II if you like. All right, now the rest of the attachments I have, like I said, I would include your social studies article every day. So if you want to refer back to the article while you're doing BrainPop, you can. Again, it's going to have your schedule here. So it's basically the same thing that I just went over. Okay, so you would scroll down now to Thursday. Okay, and that's everything that we just went through. Okay, if you need to remember what you have for specials, you can click on the specials link, and then my gifted friends, you can look and see if there's anything that you need to do for gifted. All right, also something I want to point out, it's really important that you are checking your messages. My screen might look a little bit different than yours, but it's really important that you go into your direct messages to see if there's anything that you need to work on, any quiz that you forgot about, anything that you need to retake. So it's really important that you're checking your messages every single day. Okay, now if you see here, this is an example from Wednesday. There was the agenda showing what was due today, and then the World War II quiz that was on the side, that was your quiz. So when you're doing your holes quiz tomorrow, you're gonna have reading Thursday 4-9, and then you're also gonna have the holes quiz. So when you're ready to take that, you can click on that link. Okay, now when you finish for the day, make sure that you go back to your classes. And since we're talking about reading, you wanna make sure that you go to your reading class. And then you need to comment that you are done for the day or you're finished. Okay, that's really important, so it lets me know that you're done. So again, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to send me a message at any time. But again, make sure that you're keeping caught up with the Reading Plus lessons. And if you need anything, I'm here for you. And I look forward to seeing you all again in our next Zoom meeting. All right, so happy Thursday and have a great day.